Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not new. First, I want to apologize that today's video is later than what I normally post my videos. I did not get a chance to film this last night, which was Wednesday night. I'm actually on my lunch break right now, and we're going to try our hardest to get this done so we can move on to something else. But what I'd done last night when I finished the video is I went ahead and started cutting out a few of the different things that I wanted to put in the book to hopefully make today's process go a little bit quicker. These were just some of the scraps that I had left that I just cut into tags and journal cards. And so I figured on this page here, set that out of the way for now. So I figured on this page I would put this as like a little side pocket tuck, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac simply because that does have the gold foil on it, and I don't know how well the Bearly Arts would hold. So we're going to go with this. We'll see. I probably should have put some more in this bottle before I started filming, but you guys should know by now that I don't remember to do stuff like that. So I'm just going to put some of this glue along the three sides here that I want to have glued down. And I went ahead and inked this up as well. Look how pretty that is. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love this paper collection. Okay, I did not do my tabs. Somebody reminded me, these are called dividers. I didn't do the tabs for my dividers. Ugh. Okay, so on this one here, what I figured I would do is I would put this pocket here and then this pocket here. So it's going to be a double pocket. So let me glue the green one down first. And I probably, with as many pockets and tucks and all as I'm putting in here, I probably should have removed some of the pages on this composition book because I can tell it's going to be very thick. But I wasn't actually planning per se on putting this much stuff in this, but I should have known how I do, because once I start doing this kind of stuff, I really start adding a bunch of pockets and tucks, and so I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about the series where I've done this composition book. Let me know if this is something that you would like to see like on a regular basis. And so I rounded the bottom corner of that bottom pocket so that it would match that page there. All right, so for this next divider, I am going to basically do the same thing. I am going to put this pocket down. Well, I'm getting my tickets with it. I'm going to put this pocket down, and then I am going to put this one on top of it. I love it. I like doing stuff like that. And then I've also got it to, if you notice the paper that I chose kind of contrast so you can really see it. I like doing that. Let's just put this about right there. It doesn't have to be, you can measure if you want to have an exact distance or something, by all means measure, but guys, y'all know I can measure and I'm still not going to come up with the right number, so I'm not even going to bother. I think this paper is just so beautiful. I did see in the comments where a couple of you have been able to get this paper collection. I need to get another pad of it because it's beautiful. Okay, so on this page, what I want to do Let's get these paper clips off. Now, where did I just put? There they went. Okay, is it just the one? No, I knew I had another one. So on this, I wanted to put it like this. And then like this. And then this. And then this. I think that's how I had it. And then this. No, I think I'm going to do just those 4. Because that one's a little smaller and I don't know. We're just going to go with these 4. We'll see. We may put that in the book somewhere else. Who knows? And I just wanted to kind of have these staggered. Now I could put them all going the same direction, stack them. But I think I want them staggered. I think it would give a little bit more character entry or something like that. I don't know. I don't have any real reason, to be honest with you. But I just think it would look cute. Other than that, that's the only reason I have. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about this project so far. And like I said, let me know if you would like to see, because I found that my altered composition notebook videos tend to do the best on my channel. And number one, I use altered composition notebooks like all the time. So if it's something where y'all wanted a series to where we done like maybe once a month or every so often, I don't have a problem doing it because I love them. All right, and we had done this one in the video yesterday. So for this one over here, my goodness, I figured I would do kind of the same thing. I'm going to do it like this. So it's just going to be a little, these will be stacked on top of each other because these pockets are so big. But I just thought it was pretty. And that's why I'm thinking I really should have, after seeing how much I am putting into this book, I really should have pulled some of the pages out. But I mean, I knew I was going to embellish this one quite a bit. I just didn't think I was going to do it quite as much as I did. So I'll just have to be careful, of what I add into it, which I really don't care if it becomes an alligator mouth and, it won't close. I don't care. I'm good with that. But if you are worried about it being an alligator mouth or something like that, just maybe take some of the pages out. And I do have videos on my channel showing how to do the book where you take some of the pages out. But again, if you're not going to be putting a bunch of stuff in it like I am, then you're okay. Then this, I figured this is what I'm going to put here. This was just a little envelope. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's like a paper studio or something. And I just inked it up. And then I've just put a couple of pieces of the scraps in it. But of course, I'm only going to glue it down on 3 sides. So this is even going to be a pocket and an envelope. Okay. And then I don't have anything there yet. Okay, so this is the one I went a little bit crazier on. And I was just trying to figure out how to do it. And I don't even know the measurements because I just literally folded this thing and done all that. But it's a fold out. And I'm going to have this paper there, and then these papers here. So let's go ahead and glue these down. I have no idea which way these are supposed to go. But y'all know I love to do crazy stuff. So why should I stop doing crazy stuff now? And I wanted to put I'm losing gems off my fingernails. I wanted to put these pages down because I really, if I was using a double-sided paper, that wouldn't be a big deal. But because I'm using single-sided, I really didn't want just that stark white shining. So that's why I'm putting these pieces in, which, again, this is going to add some bulk to the book. But, it is what it is. All right, so I'm going to glue this one down. Now, and guys, I was tempted on this part, but you could even make these into pockets. Just put glue on the 3 sides and just have this as a pocket. But I figured I'm already doing so much, I may as well not do that. Because I am going to make this, when I glue it into the book, it will be a pocket. I think I may just do a side tuck for it. I don't know. We'll see. We're about to find out. Okay, so there's that. And so it would close like this here. So we're going to need to put some sort of a closure on it. Now, do I want to make this into a top pocket? I think that might be better. Let's do this as a top pocket when I glue it down. So I'm only going to glue on 3 sides here because I want to make this a pocket because I don't have enough pockets in here. Or apparently that's my thought process, is that I don't. Okay, so there's that. I'm loving it. And then we have this card there we can stick in there. All right, so now we need to figure out what we're going to do to keep that closed. But let's go over here and let's start putting some stuff in our pockets and stuff. I don't know if that's too wide for that. No, that will fit. Let's go ahead and stick this one. I don't have, these are just printed on a 28-pound paper. Those are. I could back them and I may end up backing them. But just for this video today, I'm just going to stick them in like that. I really want that to show. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so for this, I need something a little bigger for these. That would be cute right there, even though but I could do like a card or something. I'm just trying to use up a bunch of my scraps. That's my biggest thing, is I don't want to waste anything because this paper is just so pretty. So I don't want to waste it. I want to use everything that I can. That don't look good on that page because it matches it too much. And it would match that one too. Let's see where I might can put it. We don't have anything. I didn't do anything for these pages. Okay, we may have to figure out something on that. Let's see what else we've got that we can do. Let's just see what we can come up with before I have to go back from lunch. So we can do this. And that's just a good writing area. Then we have all of those that I decided to do. I forgot. All right, let's make this into a little tag. Just cut the corners off of that. And we can just stick that right in there. And we can stick this one right here. And we can make this into a tall, skinny tag. Now I think that's cute. Let's put it right there. I think I hear my lawn guys out there. Again, these are just done on paper, which is why I can stick them in there. They're fairly lightweight. Then we have this here. Let's see. What about if I put, no, that, I don't know. All right, what do we want to put here? I'm just looking to see what all I have scrap-wise. We could, let's see, if we folded that, we can fold that down. Let's burnish it. And then let's round these corners here. Okay, and so now we've just got, it's a note card that you would just fold up. Oh my goodness, I forgot I had all these pockets. See, guys, I got carried away with all my pockets. Let me set this over here for a second. All right. So we have this. That could go there maybe. And let's see, what else do we have? I don't know. We can make one of these into one of those kind of cards that folds down. I try to use up as much of the paper as I can. That's why I'll just fold it and put it into the journal or something like that, because I really try to use as much of the paper as I can so that I don't have a lot of waste. That's sticking out the top a little bit. I'm thinking I'm okay with that. Let's just see. This, we could put that one right there. And that one's sticking out. Let's see. We need something else for that top pocket. What is this? Let's trim this up and see what we can do with that. I'm just going to trim it. And we may still have to trim it some more. Let's just see. This is just too big, so let's fold this. I think that will work out a little better. So we've got another one of those little cards right there. And we may, look at that, that is not straight. So let's trim that straight. Still may not be straight, but it's better than it was. Okay, so I think that will fit in there now. So let's just round the corners. And yes, that fits in there pretty good now. And then we have this that I made into a pocket. So I'm going to take that strip and fold it over, and I can either round the corners, but no, I'm going to make this into a tag. So it will be a tag that opens up. You got it like that, and then you can open it and journal on it. And there we go, there's that. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do there. All right, so now we have this stuff. I'm not going to do anything on that stuff, I don't think. Now we will have to work on the closure, but I do need to get something to put behind here. So let's do this the same way we done the others. Let's just fold it. And do I want to make it into a tag? Let's do this one as a tag. It's just a wide tag. And then it can go right there. And now I need to worry about the closure. You know what? I'm thinking for right now, I'm just going to do this as my closure. Maybe. Hang on. We'll come back to that. But I'm thinking that's how I'm going to do it for right now. Y'all, look how thick this thing already is. Yeah, I should have taken some pages out. Okay, and now I did cut out some of my book plates, some of my labels, and some of my book plates I actually put some UV resin on. And so they are like a cabochon, I guess you would call it. But the only thing is I didn't lay them out with something on them when they were curing. So they're kind of, they're like lifted. And I think I've got too much stuff in this book already. I don't know. I like it though. I love all the, I don't mind it being crazy like that at all. I love a chunky journal. So what I'm wanting to do right this second, I'm just going to trim this even as I can trim it. And let's do this. Let's make a fold out for right here. And we can make this into a belly band to where it just goes all the way through, and then we can slide something down behind it. Let's do that. See, this is how I get in trouble, because I just start wanting to do all these flips and fold outs, and I enjoy doing them. And so when I start doing that, I can really get myself in some trouble. I don't know where my vintage photo went. Right there. And I'm going to go ahead and take the time to ink this, because I do want it inked. And this would be difficult to ink once I've got it glued down. All right, I'm trying to hurry because my lunch break is almost over. I was going to try and get this filmed yesterday when I got done, and I was trying to get all the stuff, made in advance, so this video wouldn't be 5 hours long. And then it was church time, and then when we got home it was storming, and I was just tired, and I'm like, no, I can't. And so then I was going to film it this morning before work, and yeah, that didn't work out either. So I decided, I normally don't take a lunch break, but I decided to take a lunch break today just so that I could run in here and film this, because it needed to be done. All right, let's make this into a belly band. So I am only going to glue this down on these two sides, and I'm going to put a good little bit of glue, since this is a bigger piece and I will be tucking stuff behind it. I want to make sure I have enough glue that I don't have to worry. Okay. And now I'm just going to glue that down right there. And I'm going to need a closure for that spot too. And I think I know how I want to make them close, possibly. All right. So for right here, let me see. That's what I'm going to do. So I am going to glue this onto some cardstock. And I may need to glue it on 2 pieces of cardstock. I don't know. But this is going to be our closure. And I probably need to do one for that other flap that I need to close. I think I'm going to do that one. Ah, y'all know I'm always going to glue myself too. All right, so let me cut that out and let me see how thick that is, because we might need to put it on one more sheet. Oh shoot, I left my little fussy cut scissors in the living room. All right, let's see if we can cut it with this. If we can, I'll have to pause and run grab them. But we might be able to get it done with this. I'm losing all the gems, the little rhinestones off my fingernails. How aggravating. Oh well. I mean, I don't really need them on. I just thought they were cute on there. All right, so let's get this done so that I can get back to work. I've got so much work to do. I've got a couple of investigative reports waiting on me. I have a couple of subpoenas I need to issue. Yeah, I got a lot to do. But that's okay. I don't mind it. I enjoy what I do. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to glue that down one more time, because that's just, it just don't feel quite sturdy enough for me. So let me go ahead and glue this down. It shouldn't take too long for that to dry. And I'm not going to cut around this one before I glue it down again. I'm just going to kind of trim it and then glue this down, and then we'll cut it out too. Because I just worry that, you know, it's not going to be sturdy enough. I don't want the wings to get torn or anything, like when I'm putting stuff in or out. I just want to make sure that it's going to stay there. So while that is drying, let me just, all right, let's see what we can, if we can do anything else. I'm just going to glue some of these butterflies in. You know, you could stamp the pages. That would look really cute. You could, you know, actually do like some journal cards throughout the pages. These were some of my butterfly tickets that are in my shop, and I just cut out a few of them, and I didn't even cut them apart. I just left the strip because I thought that strip would be cute. And so you can just take, and you have something like this, you could just kind of put it from a paper clip maybe. These paper clips, I love them, but they are way too small for most of the stuff I do. But see, I could just stick that under that paper clip there. And it's just, you know, gives it a cute element throughout the book. Or I could even take, like, this is a small strip of them. I'm just folding them a little bit because I want them to look folded. And I could stick them like that. Or I could even, hopefully, try. I don't know if I can get this paper clip on or not. And I'm not going to tear my paper trying to get it on. And then as I say that, I'm not stopping. Okay, I'm not going to try and do that. Well, you know what I could do? I could do it on this. And then I could stick this back in there. There we go. See how cute that is? It just gives it, you know, just a little bit more character, I guess you would say. And you could do all kinds of stuff. We could, trying to get my glue closed. You could take, like for this here, if you didn't want this to be so plain, you could take a piece of your scrapbook paper, you could cut a strip and you could make a top band, you could make a bottom band, you could even put a little strip on the inside. There's just so much you can do with this kind of stuff. I love, 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 love doing this kind of stuff. I love doing these kind of journals where I can just really bulk it up and add all kinds of stuff to it. I love it. It tickles me to no end when I can just start adding all this kind of stuff. Like when I'm just trying to just basically use up the paper, that's when I really start doing a lot of this kind of stuff. And then we have this little guy here. Let's see. I probably should have inked some of these. I think look, I have this here. Let's ink this a little bit. And then we'll just glue this down onto that little envelope. Just like that. Maybe I can get the pen back in it. And then I could even take some of these tickets, put down in here. That's cute. We've got something there. Oh, I think I had done this in the last video. I don't remember. Anyway, it's a journal card for back there. Now we need to figure out what we want to put in here. We need to figure out how wide that is. Okay, so that's about right. So let me trim that up just a little bit. And I am not going to make this into a thick tag or anything because that's going to be a lot of weight on that pocket. So I am just going to trim some off of it. Let's just see how that works out. I want it to come all the way through, and it does. Okay. I think I'm actually just going to round all of the corners on this one and just make it into a journal card. Probably wouldn't hurt if this was a little bit more narrow, but I think it'll be fine. And then where did I put my butterflies I'm cutting out? I've done lost them. Oh, there they are. All right, let's try and see what we can do with these so that we can get this completed. All right, so let me cut around. Oh, I'm cutting into wet glue. I'll have to clean these scissors off. I'm just going to trim around it as best as I can. I'm not going to stress too much because what I'll do is ink it. So any white that's left will just be inked and it'll be fine. Normally I would be stressing over it, but time is of the essence. All right, so let's ink this. I still hope this is thick enough. It's going to have to be. Because what my thought process is, I'm going to glue it right there. Let's see if I can do it with my Fabri-Tac so that it'll grab a little quicker. And all right, come on. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm just gluing the bottom half of the butterfly because I'm actually using the top of his wings to hold that down. All right, so let's let that dry for just a minute. I hope that's going to work the way I'm thinking it will. I'm pretty sure it will. And that's actually very cute. Very, very cute. So all you would do, I'm going to hold on to it right now so that I can, because it's still damp. Just whenever you close it, when you go to close it, I would probably do it like this. Yes, that will work. All right, so let's open it back up. I don't want any pressure being applied to that butterfly right now. All right, so there's that. And my thought for this one, let me see if I can cut this butterfly out real quick. Why can't you get my hands on it? All right, let's try and cut this one out and see if I can get this one to work the way I'm thinking it will. So I'm just trying real hard. And let's ink it up. It's a little bit more white than what I really wanted, but it's going to have to work. And so the way this is going to have to be, it's going to have to be like that. So let's put a little bit here. And again, I don't want too much. And then I'm going to put that right there. And then I need to open it so that there's no pressure being applied to it. Okay. All right, guys. I think we are going to call this book done. I am sure that I'll end up at some point adding even more stuff to it. Who knows? But I think I've got enough stuff in here to call this one done. And you guys have seen how I kind of make the pockets and how I decide to make pockets or tucks or whatever. I just kind of, my biggest thing is I try to use up as much of the paper that I've already got cut as possible. And so that's kind of how I decide what all I am putting in the book. Just try and straighten this up so we can do a little quick flip through of it. Okay, let's go ahead and shut this maybe. I don't really want to, no, I'm not shutting it right now. That felt a little, all right. I did not do anything to the cover. I just don't, other than that lace, I don't feel like I need to do anything. I think it is absolutely stunning just the way it is. I love it. Oh, I didn't put anything in here. Jeez Louise, guys. I think I heard one of you telling me that I forgot that one. I know I heard one of you telling me that. Let's see what we can do real quick. Especially with that being the front page, we got to do something. And so again, this was the size this was, and that's what we're going with. So we now have something in that pocket. Didn't do anything on this page. I was afraid it would take away from it. I love it. We've got this pocket here. We got a couple of tags in there. We've got this big journal card. And we've got some more tags here. We've done some embellishment there. We've got a tag here, here. We've got our tags and pockets there. We've got all of this beautiful stuff. That big card, this opens. It will close like that. Then we have this. And this will tuck down behind here. And then we have this. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think. We are going to call this one done. All right, bye, guys.